Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me for today's video. In today's episode, I will walk you through the beginning of the game Sievert. Please could I ask that if you like what you see, then give this video a like. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. And most importantly, could you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to get notified when I upload a new video. With that being said, let's jump straight into it. So when you first load up the game, you will come to this section here. I highly suggest that you change all the audio and video settings to your personal preference, including the resolution. But what I'm going to do today is go to new game, and I'm going to create a new slot. For you, your slot 1 is going to be open. However, for me, because I'm doing this video today, you'll be doing a new slot for slot 3. Click next, and then you come to the starting equipment. You have a choice of different equipments. So that's an AK and some basic armor with some ammo with a backpack. So you have an Uzi and a shotgun, again with ammo and backpack, food, medication. This is a no-sin Magant with a scope, a pistol and armor. This is the equivalent of an SKS with ammo and armor again. Equipment 5, just running with a pistol and some basic health and food. And then equipment 6, you have a PPSH and some armor. For me personally, I am going to go with most in the game and click start. And then that brings you into the game where you are introduced. Welcome to the bunker Sievert, one of the last safe places in Zakov. You press the left mouse button to go to the next page. In this place, you'll be able to accept new missions, trade with vendors, and manage your equipment. Before you go on a hunt, I suggest you explore the bunker. Again, left mouse button to next page. In order to leave the bunker and go on a hunt, you need to talk to the train conductor. He is located to the south outside the bunker. Before leaving, ask him a few questions. He will explain how to extract from the maps. So that's a very important part you want to check out. Go talk to the barman. He will surely have some quests to give you. He will also explain what happened at Zakov. There is a room in the bunker that you can use as a base. To the left of the barman, you'll be able to use the workstation to craft new items, use the crates as storage, and build modules. By accessing your personal device, by pressing J, you'll be able to see your position, current missions, install modules, and other things. Press Tab to access your inventory and equip the backpack. If you need information on the game mechanics, consult the tutorial by pressing Escape. Good luck, Hunter. So here we are. This is what happens when you first come into the game. You have all of your inventory on the left side. It says about equipping your weapons and food. So we've got here the no-sin Magant. 100% durability because you've just started. It's got a base damage of 52, accuracy of 17, and a recoil of 90. With ergonomics of 14, it is a bolt-action sniper rifle with a magazine of 5, and it uses 7.62 by 5.4R ammunition. However, before we go and equip the no-sin Magant, we do, however, need to sort some other things out. But this is a good point to bring your meds that you will need while you're out in the field into your hotbar. Things like food doesn't go on your hotbar, so that's a good idea to have those down towards the bottom of your inventory. See here, we have a bulletproof vest, reduces melee damage, and is only a class 2. That can be clicked and dragged into your equipment slot. Now, we have the no-sin Magant. What we need to do, you can walk or you can press the shift button, which makes you walk faster while you're inside the bunker. You need to come here, press F, craft, go to mod weapons, click on this, You remember in your inventory you had the scope. Yes, it reduces your ergonomic, it increases your accuracy by 15, and is only compatible with this weapon. Click it, it's installed. It's the same muzzle, it's the same stock. Hit X in the top right corner to come out, and then you can either click the X or press escape on your keyboard. And now you have the scope on your weapon. Equip that to your first slot. This uses the 7.62 by 54R MMPS ammunition, which you only have currently 40 of. I suggest putting that in the bottom corner of your inventory. And then you also have the PN Apokarov, again 100% durability, 15 damage, 50 accuracy, 80 recoil, 70 ergonomics. It has a fire rate of 300 rounds per minute with a magazine of 10, and it uses 8 by 18 caliber rounds. This you want to place into your second slot. Again, that's your rounds for your pistol. Bring those down. Food, water. I tend to keep everything down the bottom to make it easier. That leaves the rest of your space to have for when you go out on missions. Now, what you need to do is, as the game suggested, you need to talk to the barman. Hello, stranger. Are you hungry? I want to know something. Oh, you can click through the different options. Is this place? What happened at Zakov? Tell me more about the nuclear power plant. Where can I find jobs? How can I reach other areas? And where can I store my items? All of which will explain things in more detail for you. You could also click on tasks, which is one of the things that he will explain about. And because you are new into the bunker and Zakov, you have to take the first quest. Hey stranger, welcome to Zero Sievert bunker. I don't know how you got here, and frankly I don't care. It's nothing personal, it's just that we see a lot of new faces here and only a few of them come back. So I won't waste my time remembering yours for now. First, let's see what you could do. I'll give you a simple job. Go to the forest and survive. Good luck. So at this point you want to accept. Task accepted. That's underneath where I am. Go back. And this is the books that you can receive after you've completed the quest and survived your first raid into the forest. Gain a point in medicine. Gunsmith to gain points in gunsmith. And then you have cooking book as well. So we've already accepted it. Back. Go back. Now, one of the things that you will be able to do within Zero Sievert is trade. And the barman is your first port of call to trade items. You start off, as you can see down here, with 7,500 rubles, which is the currency that is used in game. And you can purchase these items from the health tab. These books here, you can use at a later time, but right now you don't need to worry about them. I will explain about those in another video. You can purchase upgrades for your backpacks and your armor, which is right now, because you don't have the required reputation with the barman, you only have access to limited items. You have access to the ammunition that you can use with the different weapons. PN Apokarov, which is one of the weapons that we already have. Spider, which is an SMG. BBSH 41. And then you have BB91 Kerr. Then you move on to shotguns. So sword off, double barrel, and the TUS 34 isn't available yet because you don't have the required reputation with the barman. Here you have your EC74 and your EC74U and EC74. These are your AK-47s. But for copyright purposes, these are renamed to different numbers and details. So those are your assault rifles. You have the sniper rifles and DMRs. So this is what I chose with, so no Sin Magant. And then you have the MKM. And then these aren't actually filled at all at the moment, so stocks and barrels, magazines, handguards, pistols, and then underneath that you have attachments and scopes, which is the bottom, which is just kind of below where I am right now. Okay, so we have our first mission. Fresh meat. Hey, Yakin. I bet 3,000 rubles that this one doesn't come back alive. I'm in. This one looks good. Not like the last one. Ah. And then we leave the bunker. This brings you to, or to leave. Conductor. Hello, Hunter. Do you want to go somewhere? So here you go again. You want to be able to do this. Who are you? How can I leave? How can I extract from a map? And he'll give you a task. I can't take you past the makeshift camp because some sections of the railway have to be repaired. We're working on it, but if you want to help, it would be quicker. Bring me these items and we will repair the section. So he's asking for 40 scrap metal, 20 screw nuts, 20 nails, 1 screwdriver, 1 drill, and 1 propane tank. And the rewards are the different items, so medkits, bandages, improvised medkit, anti-bleed gel, first aid medkit, and anti-rad pills. You can choose one of those, you can't choose all of them. Accept the mission, go back. I want to leave. Now, your first port of call is, of course, the forest. Then click go. And all you have to do is wait for it to load in. The maps, it's the same forest every time, but they are procedurally generated. So the locations of the different items, different guns, NPCs, hunters that you can experience in the forest will be different. Other location of towns, I'll show you in a second. Press any key to continue. As you can see, you're loading in, being brought in on the train. Of course, you can press space to skip this if you want to. There you go, I've now been dropped off in the forest. Now, simple quick hint, if you want to access your map really quickly, you can press M on your keyboard. It will bring up your map. Now, as a quick hint, these little green circles on the map are your extraction zones. So on this occasion, the extraction zone is at the top of the map. We scroll down. There's also another extraction point at the bottom right-hand side of the map. So, as I said earlier, locations of the different things remain the same. So this is a town area. This is a warehouse. The rest of it all changes as part of the procedural generation. Now, leave from memory, because it's been a while. Yes, pressing J, as said in the first instance of the video, brings up your handy little thing. Here you can check your quests, click the back button. You can see this is a rookie hunter, because I haven't leveled up yet. It's a brand new character. Gives you all of the different information. We could do it. No. We need. Then you have your skills. Once you reach max, you can specialize in them. That is will be explained in another video. All of these give different stats. So 2 stamina per level for fitness. Looting speed per level for style. You get less recoil per level and more reload speed per level with shooting. Charisma gives you better deals with vendors. So selling price per level, and they have more money per at the trader per level. And then medicine allows you to craft more medication based on level if you have an infirmary. Gunsmith allows you to craft ammunition. So that requires the ammo producer tier 1 required. And repair kits based on the level of gunsmith. And then you have cooking. You can learn new recipes to cook in the kitchen and slightly increase the nutritional value of the foods you create. So +3 nutrition from your cooked meals per level. Again, you need to have the kitchen installed in your base for that to take effect. And that brings you on to the base location. Right now we're out in the field, but I can explain this in full in another video. And then you have the reputation with the different organizations you have within the game. So loners, Green Army, Crimson Corporation, bandits, and scientists. Again, I'll explain more about those in another video. So press R to reload. Every time you remember, you need to reload your weapon. So as you can see, I just killed that rabbit. And like Escape from Tarkov and Stalker, which this game is based off of, it takes time to see what's been in their inventory. So you have rabbit pelts, raw meat. Then you can use control click, or you can pick them up and drag it over to sort your inventory out. Escape, come back out of the inventory. Now, because I've looted that, which has just been introduced in 0.28, it's grayed out, which is telling me that there's nothing left on that corpse. So we continue to explore. Okay. You see here, he hasn't spotted me yet. That is a hunter. Reloading. There we go. So I'm low HP, I'm hungry, and I'm thirsty. Let me just bring it over here. So you need to make sure... Let's start again. You've got well rested, which increases your stamina regeneration. So when you press shift, you move faster, but you use stamina. Then we move on to food. You're able to carry more if your food and hunger is at 100 of 100. Same thing applies with your water. The higher your thirst, the more max weight you can carry. And then you also have, and will experience in the game, radiation. So, to get this constant heartbeat, 50 health, right click, You can use it in the inventory with right click and use, or you can just press the third button on your keyboard. As you can see, replenishes health. So we have bottles of water, replenishes 20 thirst and reduces radiation. You're going to require that in the future. So I'm thirsty right now, so I'm going to right click and consume. There we go. I've gone from 60 up to 87. 67 to 87 because of the 20 thirst replenishing from the water. Now if we go back in, 18 hunger replenishment. There we go. 90 of 100 gives me an increased 1 kilogram max weight. I am tired. So now we have survived and killed. We can now loot this person, but you want to make sure nobody else is around, because although this is a single player game, the NPCs still... There you go. It's lucky I checked, see? He hasn't spotted me yet, but the NPCs do roam about. Now that is a green army person, I believe. So there, prime example. I've run out of ammo. He's running away. Here he is. And I died. And that is exactly how easy it is to die within Sievert. He was a soldier. So now here's the lesson. Everything that I would have picked up, which wasn't much, was a piece of meat, 2 rabbit pelts, and I was about to loot the other person when one of the soldiers arrived and killed us. Is no longer in our inventory, and we have returned exactly what we started with. So back up to well rested, fed, watered, no radiation. I've just realised I still don't have any ammo in my weapon. So R to reload. Key to continue. Now, skipping it. To show you can skip. Okay, so again, procedurally generated map. You can see here that on the previous game, the railway was at the bottom half of the map. Now, different location. Town area is still there. This has moved. Okay, can you hear that? That's a wolf. That tells you that there's a wolf nearby. Yeah, there you go. See, wolves are nasty. They are aggressive. And if one of them gets alerted to your presence, the whole pack will come after you and you will die. So for now, I'm going to avoid those guys. Okay. Good example. So here we have bandits. There's a little bandit location. He's dead. Running away to cover. Oh, you can see I'm bleeding. I'm losing health because I'm bleeding. Does that do bleed? Yes, it does. So one of those bandages stops bleeding. Okay, I'm no longer bleeding. Those bandages only do bleeding. They do not recover health. The only way to recover would be to use the medkit TZ000. There we go, that's me now back up to full health and no longer bleeding. There was a third NPC here, so you want to keep an ear out. Got food. Full metal jacket, 7.62 by 2.5mm. And a BBSH 41. So right now we only have a maximum of 16 kilograms. That's 13.21 already. So again, in the most recent update, now, oh my god. Okay then. That quite literally just respawned on top of me while I'm talking to you. More food, anti-radiation pills, bug spray, and a pistol. I don't know. 14. 16. There we go, they're both looted. Now, while I remember, reload, make my way to here where the corpse is. Yeah, you can see here. If I just bring my mouse over it, that there is a hidden stash, which means there's items in there. It could be hidden weapons, hidden ammunition, or hidden resources. Right now, I want to loot this bandit's corpse. So, scrap materials. The reason it is highlighted in yellow is because it is part of a quest item. So, we need that as part of a quest item. But I'm going to leave the pistol in the corpse. I'm going to explain about these in another video. Now, I'm going to go to the hidden stash. So, scrap materials. Screw nuts we need. And we are going to need... It's going to take me overweight. Spark plug DVD drives. So, because that's going to take me overweight, because I'm still a new character, I only have a max weight of 9 kilograms with the school bag. I can't carry as much. So, what I need to do now, because I've got just under the required weight, or max weight, I need to extract. But to extract, I need to either go to the left, where the green circle is, or to the right. Now, you can see up in the top corner, hunger, thirst, and tiredness is white, which is an indicator that you need to eat and drink. So that's going to take me to 89. There we go. And then food is going to replace 18. $92. So that now increases my max weight to 17.5 kilos. Now, as a fairly new player to the game, you do not want to go into these areas just yet. You hear that? It's wolves. Scout. Ah, see? You don't want to... Oh, there's one there as well. Don't know. Oh, we have a bandit camp. Or are those loners? Sure. Because some of them, if they're loners, they don't attack you. Yeah, so these guys are the loners. I heard that an old man lives in the forest. They say he managed to drive away a Green Army squad when they tried to take him away from his home. The man has great courage. So the reason these guys are a bit antsy is probably because there's a hunter or someone else around. But they're not going to attack you because you loot their stuff. The wooden crate's empty anyway. Okay, we also have medication box. So scrap medicine, it can be stacked. It's something you will need in the future. Also need syringes. This is an injector. This one replenishes your hunger and thirst for 10 seconds. 8 at a tick. You will be able to craft those if you progress with medicine. Now, enter the building by pressing F. Not all buildings within the game have loot in them. So you may come into this building, again, procedurally generated, and you won't necessarily find anything in there. This is a toolbox. Duct tape. We're going to need duct tape in the future. And we have nails. Again, need those for a quest. That's why they're highlighted in yellow. Again, it's grayed out, which means there's nothing else left in that box. Now, if you are a higher level, you've progressed more, and you wanted to kill these guys, you can. But they will retaliate. They will shoot you. Right now, they're a bit on edge. Hence why it's following me. He's not very happy. What are you doing out here? Just chilling, drinking vodka, smoking cigarettes, that's all. Chill, bro. You're good. You're good. Chill. Ah. Oh, is that a lone? Are those loners or are those bandits? No, that's another loner. AAA battery, paint. rotten bread. Yes, I'm coming in, stealing your stuff. Scrap medicine. Improvised med. In my hotbar. And soap. Don't really need soap. So here we go. As I explained earlier, no loot in here at all whatsoever. Oh, a crow indicates that there's something dead there. Bandit killed. PC-74U, 14 rounds. Sterilized bandage. So these do 15 health and 1 bleed. They're good to have on you. What I tend to do is have them round a way that I can use them quickly with the WASD keys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Anti-rad pills. But with the fact that I am close to my weight limit, I am not going to take these items right now, because I am making my way to the extraction zone. Oh. Hear that ticking sound? That's radiation. So if you press G in game, you throw bolts. It's unlimited. You never run out of them. It's a good way to test if there's... Yeah, see, there's another zone. There's another anomaly. So just like in Stalker, there's anomalies. Which gives you radiation. It burns you and hurts you. If you reach a certain percentage of radiation, you start to bleed from your ears, your nose. Unless, of course, you take anti-radiation pills, which reduce radiation by 0.5. See, there is the lumber yard. That is a whole different video to explain that. Okay, so this is another example of a building that has no loot in it. It's also a prime example of going in a raid at night when the times change. But thankfully, I'm right next to the edge of the map anyway. That gives me a little bit of an indication as to where I am. And there we go, successful extraction. Easy as that. So I survived, I've gained 60 experience, and I've made 5.7 thousand rubles approximately. Click next. First steps, part 1 completed. So now you can return inside the bunker. These guys. No way! You did it, you son of a bitch. Guess you're not a virgin anymore. Take a rest and drink some vodka, Hunter. And there we go. Part 1 completed. So, talk to the barman. Task. First steps completed. Now, choose a reward. It could be medicine book, it could be gunsmith, cooking. I'm going to go for medicine. Then click gain reward. Now have that book in your inventory. First steps part 2. You're still alive? Fantastic! Looks like you have potential, but still too early to tell. Let's see how you do in combat. If you survive, I'll alert the Green Army that a new hunter has arrived. I'll make sure you can get into their bunker area. Happy days. Now, what's the objective? You need to eliminate 5 bandits in the forest and eliminate 5 wolves in the forest. Sounds simple enough. Except, back. So, in the recent update, 0.28, they have introduced I am hungry and thirsty into the traders. So you can spend rubles to quench your food, hunger and thirst. That money goes back into what they have, monetary wise. So before, I think they had something trade. Yeah, so now has 16. Oh, you can't see because of where I am. Basically, it has 16,000 rubles. Now, as you can see, I have the book, medicine. Read this book to gain 1 point in medicine. Right click. Use. Medicine level 1. Now, press J. And go to the dots. You see, I have medicine level 1. If you have an infirmary, but right now I don't have anything installed. All I have is the crafting table, which I explained earlier about modding your weapons. Can't repair gear because I don't have repair stuff. Can't create any repair kits. Basic food. I don't have access to any of the ammunition because I don't have an ammo depot. And basic medication. See, requires infirmary level 1. Ammo producer level 1. Then here, kitchen level 1. These require gunsmith level 1. Those can repair your weapons and repair your armor. This is the section where you can craft and upgrade the different sections. Shows you what's required to craft that item at tier 1. And right now, currently in the game with 0.28 because of early access, we only have storage 2 in the tier 2 modules. That stuff will be added on in later releases and updates. And due to popular demand, developers kept in the fact you can build room lights inside of the bunker. Right. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching episode 1 of today's video. As always, I sincerely hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, whatever time zone you're in. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.